Hannah, who is super busy working at the diner, hears a totally familiar voice.
Hello? Hi.
This instantly makes Hannah totally panic, because the guy talking is exactly her longtime secret crush Justin. She gathers her courage and steps up to say hi to him, but because she is way too nervous, her ability to put words together completely drops to zero. To ease the super awkward vibe, Hannah blurts right out, a classic line straight from the old movie Dirty Dancing.
Carried a watermelon.
But Justin absolutely does not get it at all, finding a random excuse saying he is in a rush. He grabs his food and just leaves. Garrett, who is also right there in the diner, takes in this entire scene. Garrett is the absolute star player of the college hockey team. He and Hannah are not really close at all, having literally only crossed paths 3 times. The first time they met was right in the hockey locker room, while Hannah was in there cleaning up. She accidentally bumped into Garrett taking a shower. The exact second Garrett opened his mouth to speak, she got so spooked she fell straight to the floor, and ended up running away in pure panic. The second time they met was in philosophy class. Hannah scored a perfect absolute 100 on her exam. Her desk mate asked how she did, not wanting to add any extra pressure on the guy. She lied, saying she didn't do so well either.
So, how'd you do?
Not good.
But the very next second, this pure white lie gets instantly exposed by Garrett sitting right behind her.
Fucking hell, you aced it?
Hannah couldn't hold back and clapped right back at him. But Garrett sarcastically teased Hannah right back about the shower incident.
What? Only you get to look at things that you shouldn't?
What is even crazier is, after class Garrett actually chases Hannah down, asking her to tutor him. Garrett totally thought with his fame and killer looks, Hannah would absolutely be thrilled to help out. But Hannah literally has zero interest and rejects him straight up. Besides already having her heart set on someone else, there is an even more important reason. Hannah was once totally assaulted by someone. Even though this happened a really long time ago, it still left her with massive deep trauma, making it impossible for her to be alone with guys. And exactly because of this, she has been too scared to confess to Justin for so long. Garrett obviously has zero clue about any of this, bumping into Hannah's super awkward moment this time. He can't help but step up and make a joke, repeating that exact same movie line.
I carried a watermelon?
Hannah's face instantly turns super dark. She furiously scolds Garrett for eavesdropping on other people's conversations. But Garrett explains he was just ordering food and overheard it by total chance, while still not forgetting to keep teasing her.
Did anyone ever tell you that your references are dated?
It's a classic.
Compared to her huge passion towards Justin a minute ago, Hannah looks incredibly freezing cold right now, even mixing in some totally annoyed vibes. But Garrett brings up making Hannah his tutor once again.
Come on, I'll pay you anything. You're the only one who got an A on that paper.
Hannah just doesn't get why Garrett is so obsessed with getting this philosophy credit, until she hears this exact sentence.
So, I need to play.
But the one sport Hannah absolutely hates the most is hockey, because she strongly rejects hockey's brutal strategy of actually encouraging fights.
Hockey is the only non-combat sport that doesn't eject its players for fighting. It celebrates it. When a team is down and points in actual strategies to pick a fight for morale. Sorry, I'm sure you're not a bad guy. I just don't like hockey.
Yeah.
This totally biased, subjective speech invisibly rips wide open the deep hidden pain in Garrett's heart. And this whole thing traces right back to his dad, Phil. His dad is an absolute legend in the hockey world, but he actually took that violent attitude from the ice rink and turned it straight into terrifying domestic violence, leaving Garrett with massive psychological trauma. He is terrified of violence, and even more terrified of becoming someone with domestic abuse tendencies himself. This pure fear hits the absolute peak when Phil actually shows up right in the stands, coupled with the totally aggressive taunts from the rivals.
Making daddy proud, Graham?
Garrett's emotions completely spiral out of control, making mistake after mistake right on the rink. Tons of fans just leave their seats halfway through the game.
Yo, Graham's playing like shit.
I told you they're fucking losers. Let's hope they keep at it. We'll destroy them.
All these mocking, sarcastic words are heard perfectly by Hannah, who is working her part-time job at the arena. But the very next second, a totally familiar face suddenly pops right into her line of sight, catching her completely off guard. That is the exact same scumbag who drugged and assaulted her back in high school. The second they brush right past each other, Hannah's hands start shaking uncontrollably. All those nightmare-like memories flood right back in, crushing her so hard she literally can't even breathe. She quickly flees that spot as fast as she can, and ends up hiding in a totally empty storage room. She uncovers the piano hidden under a black cloth, her fingertips dancing right across the keys. The music helps her slowly regain her peace, and right at this exact moment, Garrett, who is also desperately looking for a place to cool down, gets drawn right over by the soothing piano melody. Watching the girl so freely immersed in her musical world, a smile naturally creeps right onto his face, and his heart finds a kind of absolute peace he has never felt before. Stepping back onto the ice rink again, a fully recovered Garrett helps his team snatch the big win. Right after all this, Garrett gets more and more hooked on Hannah. At a totally wild party, he gets Hannah's social media handle straight from a friend, and can't resist doing a deep dive into her past posts. Clicking on the original songs Hannah wrote back in high school, he listens to them completely mesmerized. Looking right up, he spots Hannah standing directly in front of him. The girl's warm, absolutely radiant smile, and that super cute little hair flip, all get captured perfectly right in Garrett's eyes. Meanwhile, Hannah, backed up by her friends totally encouraging her, is getting ready to confess to her crush Justin, who is also at the party. But with one careless slip-up, Hannah gets a full drink splashed right all over her, her clothes getting completely soaked through. Justin, standing not too far away, looks over, following the crowd cheering.
Hey, you okay?
Hannah has no choice but to bite the bullet and walk over. So insanely awkward she can't even form a proper sentence. Right then, Garrett casually walks over and drops his own jacket right onto Hannah's shoulders, looking exactly like he is claiming his total territory. On one side, you got the relentlessly flirty bad boy hockey star. On the other side is her dream guy Justin she has crushed on for years. How is Hannah actually going to handle this crazy situation in the end? This is the brand new 2026 romance series Off Campus, telling a wild youth story about a totally fake relationship turning super real. The hockey captain stuck in a massive academic crisis, and the musical genius girl desperate to catch her crush's attention, using an absurd transaction where they both supposedly get what they want, forcibly tie their two totally parallel worlds right together. They originally wanted to fool literally everyone with their perfect acting skills, but end up slowly falling totally in love with each other as time goes on.